said that your people have been fighting for 400 years.
And your people too.
So I just want you to explain what you mean by that.
You know what I'm talking about. Y'all all know what I'm talking about, man. Don't sit up here and try to bait and not know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what the fuck I talk about when I say these things. Your people too.
Explain it. Not everybody knows what you're talking about.
Radio Raheem, I don't have to explain what's understood, man. You know what I mean by that. You know what I say by that. I ain't got to go further. And if anybody don't understand that, then God be with them. Go look up the history. Go look up the history. Shit, don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit. See what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, man. You know what I dare you to sit up there and say, explain. You know what I'm talking about, man. He's fighting people. You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day.
Alright, shalom. This is Canucks on Yasha Aleph from the GMS Lions Den Camp. First and foremost, I'd like to say Kyle Halayim, La Yahweh, Ba Hashem Yahushai, Ba Hashem Harukakadosh Ma'amah. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. And salutations to the Akim that are pushing the truth and sincerity and truth. And peace and blessings to the men, women, and children that believe in the name of Yahweh, Ba Hashem Yahushai. Alright, so you can see the anger that's within Jake right there on that clip, man. Dante Wilder. Heavyweight boxing champ. This guy's a beast. This guy's a real beast, and you can see the facial expression in his spirit, man, his countenance, man, that he feels the oppression and he's rich. But you got other individuals that try to ignore it, like you got Floyd Mayweather, you got like Michael Jordan, you got Jay-Z, Beyonce. These are all individuals that got money too. But they act oblivious and blind to the fact that we are in bondage. We're being oppressed. You know? And just think when these race wars pop off, what it's gonna be like, man. Just think, a guy like this, a beast like Dante Wilder, the Most High put the spirit on him just to go the fuck off on Esau. And you can see it in his spirit that he wants to. He just went off on another J. He's like, you supposed to be feeling the same thing I'm feeling. You know what I'm talking about. You know our people are being oppressed. He's like, your people too. You talking about your people too. Cause the reporter, Jake, was trying to exclude himself from the equation. He's like, nah, you in this too, buddy. You know? But the 400 years thing is not related to the 400 years spoken of in the Bible. Because that was Egypt. But however, we are in the spiritual Egypt, the second Egypt, which is America. Right, and that's just it, man. You know, and it's you know, who knows? The Most High might, you know, I believe if he hasn't already, if Dante Wilder was to run by or pass by a GMS camp teaching, I believe that he'll probably get on it because he has that spirit, that lion spirit, you know. That's the type of spirit that we're supposed to be in, even though we know we cannot draw swords just yet, because we're not at the carnal stage of the fight. We're at the spiritual stage. We're fighting spiritually. We have to sharpen our spiritual swords, man. All right, because knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy time and strength of salvation. All right, our strength is gonna come from. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. And he said, he made a good point. He said, for those that don't know, may God be with you. Because he said the unicorn is right there. The unicorn is right there. Matter of fact, let me get this Isaiah real quick. Then we're going to go somewhere else. All right, this is Isaiah 33 and 6. It says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of that time, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. All right, so this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is the strength of our salvation. All right, and this guy can understand that wisdom is the strength of our salvation. You can see it. And this guy's like, what, 6'7", almost 300 pounds, a big dude. You know, a beast. Like a straight up beast. You know? But understand, he's like, look, even if you're trying to ignore the fact of the oppression and the fight that we're struggling that we're going through, right? You can still look it up. He said you got, he said Google's the tool, Google's the motherfucker. Look it up. All right. As a matter of fact, all right, this is Psalms 19:1. It says, "The heavens declare the glory of Yahweh, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge." So at any given time, you can look up on the internet. He said, you got Google, Slakia. Look up on Google and see some of the things that's going on to Jake around the world. If you want to act like you don't know, inform yourself. You're like, if you don't know, Most High Yahweh will be with you. But he's only with those that are in the know. Those are the only ones that he's going to be with. All right? It says, "There is no speech nor language where her voice is not heard." All right? Neither, their line is going out through all the earth, and their words to the ends of the world. And them hath he set in a tabernacle for the sun. All right? So basically, there's no reason, if you're just oblivious to the fact that we're being oppressed, that's because you're ignoring the signs. And you have Stockholm Syndrome, and you want to stay in that state. That's just it. This man is rich. This man got money, right? This man has, a certain amount of money and wealth here on this side. But he still feels the oppression. And he still, he don't want to turn his back on it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to guarantee, but I think if he was to pass by a Great Millstone Camp, I think he would get on it. He might not be all the way on it, but that'll probably be the best. He'll probably think that was the best moment of his life. Well, now, what he would do with it, who knows from that point. But you could tell that he has an unction for something, all right? As a matter of fact, let me get that. Look at his face, man. That's fire. That's fire right there, man. That's how we're out there on the highways and byways. That's that same fire that we display. That's what terrifies the wicked, when we have that fire right there. And this is Romans 10:1. It says, "Brother, my heart's desire and prayer to Yahweh for Israel is that they might be saved. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of Yahweh of power, but not according to knowledge." All right? So now, he has that zeal. He knows there's a higher power. That's why he gave reference to it. Does he know Yahweh's name? Who knows? Maybe not. But I maybe, what I'm saying? I feel like maybe, if he was to pass by one of our camps, that he would get on it to a certain extent. He might even fully get on it. Will he leave boxing or anything like that? Who knows? I don't know. I doubt that. But, he might just be a believer, a firm believer. But that's the type of spirit right there that our people, all of our people should be in. But 2/3 of our people are not going to even consider. That's just it. So, like, the whole world mourns when the wicked are in rulership, man. Matter of fact, get that too. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, man, because, like, what does the scripture say? It's better to be in the house of mourning than in the house of mirth, or, roughly paraphrasing, because, what I'm saying, even though he has a lot of money, you can tell he's in a state of mourning. He's tired of this place. He's tired of seeing what his people have to go through every time he turn on the news, somebody getting killed. All right. All right, so let me get this. This is Proverbs 29:2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. All right, and that's just it. That's why he's in that state of mourning, man. Look at that. You can see that. This ain't no public relation, or I'm trying to do this for social media cred, or I'm trying to create a name. This To me, it seems real. It seems real. And it seems like he's searching, you know, for answers. He's searching for a way for us to get out of this place. But the only way is through Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Alright? Next scripture I want to get is Ecclesiastes 7 and 7. It says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. Alright? So he's upset. And the thing about it, his gift is a lot of money, you know, and it doesn't seem like his heart's destroyed, but the majority of our people, you know, receive gifts from Esau, and they become, you know, reprobates. And that's why Yahushua said, ye are of your father the devil, the works of him ye shall do, because you wanna go to your slave master. You want to go to your lovers, but you shall not overtake them. Eventually, you're going to have to, according to Hosea, you're going to have to return to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, but you're going to return to him in the grave. When you die on this side and have to be born in the kingdom, that's the only way you're going to return to him. 2/3 of our people, you know. But it's a fight out here. We've been fighting for years, man, and the fight is almost over. All right, let me get the scripture. Let me see. Oh, I got one. Okay. All right, this is 2 Corinthians 10:3. It says, for though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the pulling down of strongholds and casting. That reporter has a stronghold on his mind. He has a delusional stronghold that he can make it in America. That this society is set up for him to make it. That's the way he feels. All right. It says, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh to the pulling down of strongholds, casting down imaginations, and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of Yahweh, and bringing into captivity every thought that is to the obedience of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. Alright, so this guy having millions and millions of dollars to his disposal at any given time, fame, glit, and glamour feels that oppression. And is speaking out against it, you know, like Colin Kaepernick. Cap spoke out against that, you know, whether he was doing it for a publicity stunt or whatever. That was heard, and it touched the hearts of certain people, and caused them to react certain ways, and maybe open their eyes up to oppression. That could be a little seed that was dropped to turn somebody towards Yahweh. Because they might not have felt that oppression at one point in time, and then once they got an understanding of it, and it kind of had their eyes open. There's so many things that can open your eyes to what's going on around you. A lot of times when people try to ignore it, all right. And the worst thing for Esau was the internet, because now we can look everywhere to see what's going on, and there's so many possibilities for the seed to be dropped, and we're almost out of time, you know. But I ain't gonna make this too long. We'll go ahead and cut it right there. But that's just it, man. That spirit right there is the same spirit that the elect are in. But the elect have that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to go right along with it. All right. With that being said, I want to say Kal Halayim La Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem HaRakak Kadash Ma'amah. Double honor to the elder apostles of the Great Millstone, and salutations to the archon that are pushing the truth and sincerity and truth. And peace and blessings to the women and children that believe in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Shalom.